Hello everybody, it's CraftyRia. I'm here with you on Monday Night Live. Today is Monday, July 12th, and I hope everybody is doing great. Please do pop in the chat and say hello. Hi Carla, I see that you are here. I hope everybody's having a wonderful July, staying cool and dry. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, I hope you're staying warm. I bet it's cold where you are. Hello, Carrie. Welcome to Monday Night Live. I have a ton of stuff to open since it's been 2 weeks because I didn't do a live show last week because of the holiday. And if you're in the U.S., I hope you had a happy Independence Day. And also earlier in the month, a happy Canada Day for all of my Canada friends. And any other holidays that I may have missed that you are celebrating. Happy to those. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have some glitter on my desk. Hang on. You know what they say about glitter. It gets everywhere. I should have wiped it down first, but I didn't. But that's okay, because by the end of the show, there'll be more glitter out. Alrighty, I have a couple things. Number one, I'll start with this. It came in the mail today. Hello, Christine and Janet. Oh, you are the 13th of July, Christine. You are ahead of us. And stay warm. I hope you are doing well. And hello, Janet. I know it's a crazy time for you as well, Janet. I know a lot of you comment and ask about my nails or say that my nails are usually pretty. I wear a lot of fancy, cool things. On my nails. Oh, exciting. Stream Elements. Okay. Oh boy, I didn't do much with that. I just signed up for this Stream Elements, so that is going to be a little bot hanging out in the chat. I haven't really set it up to do much of anything, but if it pops up with weird stuff, then I'll fix it later. I'm experimenting with new things. All right. Anyway, I order a lot of my nail products from the Flamingo Lady Nails. Her name is Rachel. She owns her own business. She lives in Florida. It's not a direct sales business or anything. She owns her own business. She has the best customer service. Oh my goodness. I love her. She has a Facebook group, and I have a referral code. I think I get a coupon or something if you use it. I will link that below. Oh, and that's fine, Christine. Stay as long as you wish or can. I'm just happy you have popped in here. Hello, Susan and Agnes and Angela. All right. So I ordered some stuff. She had 25% off of everything. Oh, look at this bag. I will reuse this bag for sure. And I ordered, of course, some stuff because I can't resist a sale. And these nail wraps I ordered, they are nail polish strips, and they go on real easy without heat, super easy. And these are generally in the $3 range for a set. Some are more, some are less. I think these were $3, but then I got them for 25% off, so $2.25 or something like that. And then I ordered 3 polishes. This one is called Beefcake. This stuff is the most amazing nail product ever. It is a base coat, not really a base coat. It's a strengthening base coat. It doesn't leave your nails shiny or anything. It leaves them a little bit like a satin finish. But when I put this on under polish, my polish lasts like a week. Normally it lasts half a day. So without chipping. This stuff is amazing. It's not meant to make your polish last longer. It's meant to strengthen your nails. But it makes my polish last a long time. It's a extra added benefit. And then because I love everything that glitters, I got Itty Bitty Rainbow Committee, and this is a holographic top coat. And of course, because I love bling and everything that shines and glitters, I ordered this cotton candy. The people in her Facebook group absolutely love this cotton candy. It's a very sheer kind of a top coat. So I'm excited to try those products. And she always sends free stuff in the order and packages it in such a nice way. As you can see, this bag is awesome. She almost always includes a hair tie and what she calls flocking. You know, flamingo flock. So there's always free stuff. So there's this Girl Power sticker this time in this little bag. She always sends some free nail wraps and a nail file. That's another sticker. There's almost always a little flamingo. I don't have the blue one yet, so that's great. A flamingo sticker and some bling accent nails. So this is very exciting. I should do a video on that. I have videos on my other channel, Maria's Manicures and More. I haven't done anything with that channel in years on Janberry wraps because I used to sell Janberry. So I may do a nail video maybe on that channel. But I just thought I would show you this. It just came in the mail today. So I'm excited to play with those things. And because I'm the queen of bling, I ordered more bling. Somebody was asking me about a link to the bling that I ordered from Amazon, and I linked it, and then of course I promptly went and ordered more because I need it. I go through bling. You can never have too much bling. And this is all of those little pieces of bling that I get. They come off in a strand. And what I like about this is they have all of these different sizes of the multicolored ones, which is really nice. And then we just have all of these colors. This is a great pack, and I think I want to say it's like $10 for this whole pack. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sheets. So it's less than $1 a sheet. And that is pretty awesome. I will set that aside because I may use them in my video tonight. Who knows? I don't know where this is going, but we'll start with mail and then, go into other stuff. I got this dog and cat package. This is from Melissa. I know you've seen me open stuff from Melissa before. She has a YouTube channel, and that's 2 L's and 2 S's, MELLISSA. And she does eBay and things like that. And I order her on one of her Patreons because I love the packing supplies. And if you've ever gotten Happy Mail from me, you know what I'm talking about. This is my favorite package yet, I think. So we have the really big poly mailers. And we'll do the poly mailers. It's cats and dogs. I love this. And of course, I love the dog part. So we have some of these that say dog and cat. These are poly mailers to mail stuff in. And these dogs and the bones, which I love, and these adorable cats, which are adorable. I don't know if you're watching, Val. She might not be watching because I think she is camping, or at least she was camping over the weekend. All right, so we have this beautiful kitty tissue paper, and all of these tissue papers are from Gilson and Roberts, and they are very, very large sheets, and they're very good quality. So we have the cats and the dogs. I love it. Fun. Jonah approves. And then she always sends some other little goodies. We have some stickers and some dog paws and a cute little doggy card. She sent some magic erasers and some ribbons and this cute little container. And this says inside, oh, I'd truly appreciate it if you would take the time to leave me feedback. Thank you. That's what she usually puts in, like for eBay orders. And a clip. I'll put that in the kitchen. We use those a lot. Clips for different bagged items. All right, and I could use those magic erasers. I was actually thinking of buying some the other day. She must have read my mind. So anyway, those are the fun packing supplies from Melissa. Let me put these away. Alrighty. And the last Tuesday of June, I went with my BFF, Valerie, the one who's camping. I don't know if she's camping. If you're here, Valerie, say hello. And we went to some thrift stores. There's one thrift store near her home that does half price day on the last Tuesday of the month. And I finished my real work early and was able to go. And we went to one of those, and then we also went to a little, I think they call it a honey hole. Tell me if I'm wrong. It's a small, like a really cute little thrift store, like a hole in the wall, I guess. Awesome stuff. I loved this thrift store. Anyway, let me show you what I got from the thrift. This is from the VOA, the half price day. I got 2 of these albums. They were marked $2.99, so I got them for half price, $1.50 each. And this is the back. Let's see. That's the back. This is the front. And they have a pocket and some, 4x6, what do I want to say, photo pages, and then some plain, like papers for scrapbooking or something. And then there's some of these, that paper, and then another divider, and another pocket, and then it goes on and on and on like that. So these look brand new. I don't think there's any marks in them or anything. And I'm not sure what I will use them for, either for like mini scrapbooks, which would be great because I could put some photos in here and then do some, ephemera or whatever on those pages. And then maybe one for each trip, because this could be a divider, or one for each event. I'm not sure if these are you know, meant to be for something particular or not, but I thought they were a steal for $1.50 each. The cover is big chipboard, and it can be covered because it's just the craft paper. Super cool. I really like them, and I think I'll get some pretty good use out of them. And then I found this guy. It's hard to see in the camera. This is meant to go over a hanger, and it holds, I think it's meant to hold your jewelry. It has some small pockets here and some large pockets here. And then on the other side, we have a a mirror and some other pockets. So I thought what I would use it for, I have a closet in my craft room, and I have a couple other similar things hanging, and I use them for the small clear stamps and things. So I thought I would use it for organization. And this was $2.92, so it was less than $1.50. And I have a couple more bags of things. I got this bag of ribbons. We have some Christmas ribbon. Now, I haven't seen any chat since Angela said you should do a video on that, so let me know if my chat has stopped or if that really is the chat. Okay. This whole bag of ribbon was $1.99, so I got it for $1. And we have these two Christmas ribbons and this red one. And then this green, this is more of a gift wrap ribbon, which is fine because I wrap a lot of things. And there was this pack of doilies, a brand new pack. It was 99 cents, so I got it for 50 cents. I used some doilies on a project recently, and I have decided that it would be great to have more, so I had to buy that. Okay, and I think now we are moving on to the second thrift store. Janet, some of them are great. I love the Volunteers of America, the one where I just showed you. They are up in Columbus, the Columbus area, so it's about an hour or more from my house. And the half price day is amazing. The Goodwill, I have Goodwill and Salvation Army near me where I live. They're not that good. They're very expensive, and they don't tend to have a lot of nice things. And I don't remember the name of the thrift store where I got this second stuff. It was in Plain City. It was a cute little thrift, and I don't remember the name. Thank you, Angela. I think we have chat going now, so that is good. Anyway, at this other thrift store, they had some stuff that was half price, some wasn't. But this was $1, and this is one of these big, easy bow makers. It is missing a spool holder here, which would just be a dowel. And it has these 3 dowels in it. I need to look it up to see how to use it. But I've wanted one of these for quite some time, and for $1, I mean, you can't really go wrong. That is a really good deal, I think. And that was regular price. And I found some other goodies. Let me get them out of this bag. Oh, no, I thought it was a receipt in here. I am wrong, not a receipt. Okay. All right. So they also had this little thing of Christmas goodies. It was 50 cents. And it has Christmas tags in it. I don't think it's a complete set, but I thought these envelopes were so pretty. And it has all these envelopes in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 envelopes, and there's some string for the tags. I think there's only, there's 5. There's 5 tags. So I thought that was really cute. Not bad for 50 cents. I actually thought it would have been a quarter because the red tags were half price, but they had to be more than $1 for them to be half price. But still, 50 cents was not a bad deal for that little box of goodies. And then there was this little thing of trim, this silver sparkly trim. I couldn't resist at 50 cents. Why not? This I thought was adorable. This Aunt Martha's hot iron transfers, 10 cents. I don't know if it is vintage. It looks vintage. I remember my mom having things like this when I was a kid. So I don't know how old this is, but the images were inside and they're so cool. And I don't know if I will scan the images first, probably, and then they'd be great for coloring in. Yes, you could definitely get your husband to make one. Valerie told me her husband made her one. So all you would need is a piece of wood and to drill some holes and stick some dowels in it. But I thought for $1, it's, in my case, that was better than begging Todd to make one for me. But I thought these images here are adorbs. I love them. Oh, and this must be like the instructions. So cool. And I don't know if these have been used or ironed on at all. They don't feel like it. Although I don't know if these also come on a big sheet and they've already been cut apart, so they may have been used. But I just like them as images. They're so cool. I couldn't resist for 10 cents all of these images. To me, they were worth more than 10 cents, so they'll be cute in the springtime around Easter, I think. And there was this groovy abstract coloring book for $1. I do like to do some coloring, and this one, if it had anything done in it, it wasn't very many, but I think it was pretty empty. They had a lot of coloring books, but a lot of them had many of the pictures colored. But I thought that was fun. These are the examples. So I think it is pretty new. There might be a couple pages that are missing, but absolutely adorable. And what else is in here? Oh, there's some fun stuff. Okay. There's this Christmas ribbon. This was 50 cents. Couldn't resist that. And a Unity stamp, itty bitty stamp for $1. I do love Unity stamps. And I don't think it's ever been used because it still has the sticky on the back. It hasn't been taken off yet. So that's pretty cool. I like the flowers. I love flower stamps. So I thought that was really, really cool. That was well worth $1, of course. All right. And then this fun thing. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Let me put some of this stuff in this bag and get them out of the way. Try to keep my desk a little neat. Okay, this Dymo label maker. At one point, I think it was on sale for 30 cents somewhere. I think it was, I paid 50 cents for it. I had the ribbon or the stickers. I had it in black, green, blue, and red. I used to have one of these. I cannot find it. I did find these in a drawer like a couple days before I went to the thrift store. And when I saw this, I knew I had to get it. Do you guys, have any of you ever used these old doohickeys, label makers? I went ahead and played with it, and I made one that says hello. And what you do is you dial in the letter, whatever letter you want it to come out, you line up in that little square. So I'm going to do Ria. So I'm going to do R, since R was there. I, and then you push the thingy in, and A. And you do that. And then I click it a few times. And then you can see. Then this here, you push it down and it cuts it. There you go. And then the back peels off. And it sticks on something. I had one of these, we had one of these when I was a kid. I also have a brother, a fancy one that makes the nice printed, labels. But I thought these would be great to use for sentiments on cards, just to kind of add a retro vibe to the card. I don't know where my other one is. It was nicer than this one. This one is pretty old, but it works. So why not? I think it was 50 cents, maybe a quarter. I couldn't go wrong. I had to get it because I already had the tape. The tape's probably the expensive part, to buy the tape. Alrighty, and then after we went to the thrift stores, we went back to Valerie's house. She kept telling me, don't buy the ribbon, don't buy ribbon, you don't need to buy ribbon. What kind of a friend tells you not to buy ribbon? I mean, come on, right? Well, I know why she told me not to buy ribbon. We'll get to the ribbon in just a second. Let me pull over what she had waiting for me at her house. A huge box. I can't even lift the box on the desk. It is too big. First, I will show you this that she gave me. Of course, she knows I love peacocks. This, oh no, his head's bent. Okay, let me fix it. This peacock die cut, which is beautiful. I love it. And this peacock little notebook. I have another one that is similar, and that is awesome because now I can have one on my craft desk and then one on my work desk. And I think I will always keep it like this and just replace the pad of paper with a similar sized pad. Very cool. Thank you, Valerie. I do love that, and I will use that. So the first thing she gave me was this bag of Christmas cards. And I'll just briefly go through some of them because there's so many. They're not all Christmas cards. Bye, Christine. You take good care and have a wonderful day. Stay warm and safe. Okay. So there's some anniversary cards. That is just a nice picture to use on just about anything. Again, same, like I don't have a son and a daughter, but that picture by itself would be great to use on a card. Same with that. So you don't have to use the cards, the way that they are intended. You can do all kinds of stuff with them. That's very pretty. This reminds me of a vintage card. I wonder if there's a year. Nope. But that looks very vintage. I love that. And I think that's two, yep, it's separated. So you can use this and that image. So that would be great. I think there's quite a few of these. That looks familiar. Same with this. Oh yeah, there's a couple of those. I knew they looked familiar. Very cool. And some pretty flowers. I'm just kind of going fast, so we're not here till tomorrow. Those are so pretty. And then I think there are quite a few Christmas cards in here. There is this box of Christmas cards. I think they're all the same. Yep. And I like the inside. That's really cool with that stocking. And this would be great because you can use pieces of them or you can embellish the front. Since they are new, you can always just add a couple die cuts or stickers or some bling and just bling up the front. And then there's this, all of these little gifts to cut out to use as embellishments. Very cool. And this I thought would be really cool. This is photo greeting cards. And I could take an existing Christmas card and just put it in that frame and use that. So that would be great. I'm going to set that one aside so I remember that I have those. And let me go ahead and put these Christmas cards back in this box. Try to keep things a little bit neat. There's another box of Christmas cards here, which is really cool. This would be a great background. And then just put a focal image on the top and then you can keep it intact. Or add ribbon to it or something like that. That would be really great. And the envelopes for them are really cool. They have this silver lining. So that is really great. And I'm not sure how many there are in here. Yeah, there's a bunch down in there. So that'll be great to use. Fun stuff. And if you guys have any ideas, shout them out. And then we just have some more Christmas cards here. Like that might even look good. Trim it down a little bit with that on the back. Lots of great ideas. I love this one here. I think I've used that in a video before, that card. Not that same card, but one that looks just like it. And those are fun. And there's several of these with the cat. So cool. And some more cards. And there's a stack of envelopes. I wonder if those envelopes go with those red cards. Let me set those aside. And that is a really cool design. There's several like that. There's quite a few in that style. I think a piece of ribbon along the bottom and some bling, that would be great. And let's see, there's a few others. There's one with a pretty bow on it. Oh, that is cool. This one. That's gorgeous. I'm going to set that aside with those other ones. I think that's the envelope. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of these. Oh, that's great. Oh, those will be fun to use. Excellent. Fun. And this gift bag, I will stick all these cards back in this gift bag. That's so pretty. I need to go through all of my Christmas cards to recycle. I have so many, and organize them by theme, like, you know, all Santas and maybe all snow, you know, scenes, Christmas trees, all kinds of stuff like that. I have so many. Then there are 2 more bags of Christmas cards, and I won't bore you with showing you every single one, but here's a couple of my favorites. I love this one, that beautiful Christmas tree. And then there's more of these that I think are not used. I could just put some bling on those trees, and then that would be done. And I do send out a lot of Christmas cards. I'm in a Carnival Cruise Christmas card exchange. Actually, I'm going to take these. I'm going to put these in that bag with the other new ones to keep them together. And I send out over 100 cards, usually just for that alone. So having somewhere I just have to decorate the front, that works great. That is so pretty. Hope. I love that. Such a pretty picture. I've had this one before. I actually used these colors. Oh no, I did a flip corner fold card with that. Oh, I have this one right now. That one is probably right in the front of my one clear drawer. That's very cool. Very easy to embellish. Super easy to do. These are going to be so much fun to play with. I like the cardinals there. And I will be doing a whole lot more Christmas card videos because I have been slacking on that, and I really need to get back into the swing of things and get some Christmas cards made. So definitely look forward to that, and I will probably be sharing some of these cards. I might do a giveaway with some of my extra cards, so we'll see. And she also gave me this bag of Christmas cards, and we'll just quickly look at it because you never know the gems you find. I didn't go through this one, I don't think. Oh, I've used that same card before. If you guys see any that you've seen me use, just shout them out. I have that in my, or a very similar one in my stash, unless I've already used it. That one is really pretty. Some of them I'm putting aside because that's gorgeous. I love that scene. Some of my super favorite ones I am putting aside. I've had one like this, very similar to this, if not this same one that I've used recently. That would be a good background paper. I love when I see the same things, and I like to have extra inside pieces because not all the cards I get have the sentiments on the inside. A lot of people cut the insides off. Get that? Oh my goodness, it's a dog driving the VW van. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Now I think I've done 2 different cards with this before, this same one. Very cool. Oh, that's another one of those. Now it's signed on the inside, but that would make a gorgeous frame for something. A lot of these look so familiar. I have to laugh at, I guess there's only so many styles of Christmas cards. That one is pretty. And of course, the really pretty ones are popular. This was in the other package, I think. That's super pretty. I've recently, I think, used that one too. That looks familiar. Maybe not recently. I don't know. Recently for me could be a year ago. They all blend together. Oh, this would be a good open door card. Very cool. I will set that aside. And that is a gorgeous paper. And look, the back is wood. So, I mean, I could just even use that as a background paper. A lot of these are so pretty. Here's a birthday card. I've used that before. I like when I see all these repeats of cards. Here's one that is still with an envelope. Oh, here's several. Let me put those aside. That is gorgeous. Very cool. That would make a pretty slimline card. Some of these are so pretty. I think that was earlier in the same package. Oh, that one's fun. Santa in a snowy car. And then here's some, it looks like that she cut out to use on various cards. I will put those kind of on the top. Those birds are beautiful. I love them. Speaking of birds, I started doing a little bit of filming of Jonah outside and his shenanigans. And I need to film some of Crichton. He's a little more boring. See if I can get him to be crazy and talkative. And I will put together a video. A lot of these are religious. I don't do a whole lot of religious Christmas cards. I do some, but not a lot. Anyway, here we go. Excellent. Let me put all of these back in here in this bag. This is super fun. I can never resist Christmas cards. Absolutely not. I need to try to find other things to make with them. I might do some tags and some other fun things with them and not only cards. Okay, so we have that from my BFF Valerie. And then wait till you see this other box. Let me set these aside. We might be working with some of those tonight. I do need to get a sip of my drink real quick. Let me catch up on my chat. Well, hello from Georgia. Drover's Run. Am I saying, if I'm not saying that right, just correct me. Hello, Shannon. I saw you snuck in there with your bright smiley face. I love that. Oh, hi, Lois. Okay, so it's Lois. Alrighty. Alrighty, and then she had a box of stamps, and she said, take what you want. So I did. These rubber stamps. I'm going to need to make another shelf. I have a shelf for rubber stamps in my closet, and it is full. So I'm going to need to make another one. That Easter one is so cute. And of course, I couldn't resist the dog. Some some of these are some decent ones, like, you know, big name brands. And there's Chirp and Sing. There's another Happy Easter. Put the Easter ones up there. There's another Easter. I didn't take all the stamps she had to offer. I took a lot though. There's a little house. This one's brand new in the package. It says summer. This is, oh, what is that designer's name? Oh, I cannot think of her name. Mary something. We have Halloween or fall, which is coming up. I thought that was really cute. This is from Anita's. Anita's is an older stamp company. I don't know if they're still around. And Happy Valentine's Day. I don't think I have one that just says Happy Valentine's Day, so I thought that would be good. And then there's that birdhouse one. There's this big one. This is wishing you a warm and cozy Christmas. So cool. And here's another one. Hurry up and relax. Another one of those brand new ones. Yeah, Mary Engelbright. I don't know how she says her last name, but she has those really bright, colorful, you know, that art that's super bright and colorful. Here's a little bee from Stampin' Up. Bees are so popular now. And a little musical note. Speaking of musical notes, I will show you my short nails on my left hand. If anyone can guess why I cut my nails and filed them down as far as I can on my left hand. And then there's these, I don't know what you call them, label backgrounds. I thought they would be cool to use to outline a sentiment. These don't stick very good, but that can be fixed real easy. And a little diploma. It's always good to have something like that. You never know when you need to make a graduation card or something. So anyway, all of these great wood stamps. They're really cool. Now, some of the big ones may not stamp so well, and if they don't, I can take them off of the block and use them in my stamp positioner. So I'm not that worried about them if they don't stamp perfectly. I don't have a lot of Easter stamps, and I thought those two were fun too for sentiments. So I only took stamps that I thought I would actually use. Let's put all of these back in here. That one is so pretty. I might stamp a bunch of these and take them with me when I go on vacation, something like that, and just color them in rather than just coloring books. And that way, then I'll have them for when I need them. I can just pull from them. Which reminds me, I got one more thing I forgot to show you. I'll have to move and go get it. Then there were these two punches that Valerie gave me. Let me get a piece of scrap paper. And let me punch them out. If I can get to my paper here. All right, I have this piece of white that I'll have to do. So we have this leaf. Well, I don't know, maybe the leaf doesn't work. I'm gonna have to, it looks like it's got some paper stuck in it. I'm gonna have to play with that one And we have this Christmas tree. This one is so cool. And it punches out a half of a Christmas tree that I think you fold over. This probably is not the best paper to punch it on. It's very thick. But yeah, you fold that over and it makes a folded Christmas tree. So that's pretty cool. I will have to work with those and play with those. Yes, I have a guitar. Guitar is the right answer. And I started to learn to play it a couple years ago and never did anything with it. And of course, I don't remember anything that I learned. So I took it out, dusted it off. My husband and I dusted it off, and he tuned it for me. And I will be teaching myself how to play with YouTube videos, of course. So that is very fun. I'm very excited to learn to play the guitar. And then the rest of the box that Valerie gave me, or there might be some other stuff in it, but I think it's mostly now ribbon. So we have this beautiful ribbon, this huge roll of it. And these I think would be great in that bow maker. She said she had the huge box of ribbon and she's like, take whatever you want. And I'm like, I'll take the whole thing. Why not? Look at this beautiful purple sheer ribbon. And these would be great like on a card, or I do a lot of, mailing and wrapping gifts and stuff. And I thought it would be great for that as well. And look at this beautiful gold ribbon. And these are, huge rolls. There's quite a bit on each roll. I am amazed. And there is this humongous roll. And this one here is so pretty. That would be great for Christmas cards. I need to think of some other crafts. I might make some wreaths or something. I don't know. And this one is so much fun. Look at this gold stars. And a lot of these are wired ribbons, so they would make great bows as well. Yes, I was watching Carla, a Twitch video or a stream. There's a lot of wonderful talent on Twitch. This is what has inspired me to learn to play. And this one guy was playing. He's Pork Roll Bob is his name. And his G string broke, which of course that was quite a laugh that we all had. And he just went on to play the song and you couldn't even tell. So that was pretty awesome. I was amazed. I've been watching in the evenings a lot of the different live music on Twitch, and it is so much fun. And I comment in the chat, and it's just awesome. If any of you want any recommendations of someone to listen to, just send me a private message and I will send you some links. There is this brown ribbon that is wired. Huge, a huge roll. And this white satin ribbon, which would be good for a background on something that is not wired. One of the groups on Twitch, the Mandelville, see, I'm saying their name wrong. Anyway, she couldn't say my name. I'm CraftyRia. She couldn't say my name. She called me CraftyRia. So it is now a joke in the Twitch community. They call me CraftyRia for those that have watched. This is some red satin. I think it's a satin ribbon or acetate Sealed edge acetate water resistant. It feels more like a packaging ribbon, like a gift wrap ribbon. But I love the, it looks like a vintage ribbon spool. That's what I want to say. This one might be my favorite. Look at that beautiful, beautiful ribbon. And it's almost a full spool. It's wired. Oh, that is amazing. I love that. And then there is this really wide ribbon. And you know, it's a good thing, Carla, that you said for your guitar, because if you just said I need a G string, well then, you know. Here's more of that, I guess it's like that acetate ribbon. It looks like it's a vintage spool as well. We have some green. Let's see, let's get the exciting stuff out. This is beautiful. Love that. And then there is this beautiful white. Love that. I've already used some of this ribbon. This pretty green. Pretty blue rose. Let's see what else we've got. There's a really cool ribbon that I'll show you last. Some brown and some mauve. And some light blue. We have some Christmas. And some, this looks like green raffia. Oh, I didn't see this one. This was hidden down at the bottom. Look at that beautiful, the tulips. I love tulips. And then just a little bit of navy blue. This one is so pretty. It's brand new unopened spool. And this one here is nautical. That's really cool. And we have little skinny gold and a wider gold. Very pretty. This one is very cool. I love the plaids and stuff. Would probably keep the ribbon wide because I have a lot of narrow ribbon. I would either use the wide ribbon to make big bows like for a wreath, or I would keep it wide and maybe put the image in the center. I think for me, cutting ribbon might, unless I could cut it perfectly straight, I think it would be really uneven. All right, let me get rid of all of this ribbon. Kind of more like a background paper in a way. This ribbon is really cool. I don't really know how to use this. It says Instant Flora Bow and Ribbon. It makes 25 instant bows with tie strings attached. And they show you cut a piece of ribbon about 1 yard long. Okay, let's do it. I have my desk measured for a yard. All right, so here we go. I cut a piece 1 yard long of this ribbon. And we're going to learn together. Let me put this pin back in. All right. Hold the ends of the ribbon together and pull the string ribbon slowly all the way. All right, so there is this piece of string ribbon and it's attached to the ribbon in various areas. by a clear piece, I would guess. So let's see, take the ends like that. And then it says to hold the ends of the ribbon together and pull the string ribbon slowly all the way. Don't worry about tangling. A presto, a perfect bow. Okay, so here's the two ends. So let's go ahead and pull these. Oh, that's cool. There we go. Maybe I did it upside down. There we go. And it just pulls it into a bow. Well, that's cool. And then I would guess you tie a knot with the strings to secure the bow. All right. Well, now that's pretty easy. Oh, that is cool, Shannon. My mom had a, do you know the old Charles chips bins? Like, it's the size of like the big popcorn tins. She had one of those when I was a kid, filled with buttons. And I mean filled with buttons. My Auntie Anne, used to work at Burlington Coat Factory, and she would bring home spare buttons. You know, any extra buttons that they had left over, or ones that, you know, were seconds or whatever, because they used to actually make the coats there. So some of the buttons were these big, round, not that big, but maybe that big, coat buttons. Oh, and I used to play with those buttons when I was a kid. I've made many crafts with buttons. Oh, I want that button tin so bad. But long story, it was I think sold or given away or something like that. So I never did get that tin of buttons. It makes me very sad, but oh, what I could still like smell that button tin. I would love to have that tin. Anyway, here we go. There is a bow. Very cool. That was fun. And that is this ribbon. And this is made by Berwick. That's kind of cool. So I would imagine if you want a bigger bow, you can do more than a yard. That's really cool. That's what I need. It's the cheater bow ribbon. Let me get a drink, and then I have some happy mail, and then we can do some crafting. I don't have very much of a big container of buttons. I have buttons but I have them sorted. And I do have a plastic thing of buttons that I have not sorted by color. They're just in there, and they are a mishmash. Lois, is it you that has the phenomenal craft room that I have just been drooling over? And I mean drooling. I know, right? Oh, my mom also had a box, an old tin or metal picnic basket that was filled with big rolls or big spools of thread in every color imaginable. Again, this was from Burlington Coat Factory. When they got down to the ends of their spools, they would change them out because, you know, I guess they didn't want to stop in the middle of a color. And my aunt they used to throw them away. So my aunt used to bring them home. And of course, my mom was the crafty one in the family, and she gave them to my mom. I've used those for sewing for many, many, many years. I wish I still had those because it was just regular sewing thread, but awesome. And I mean, like I said, every color imaginable. Oh, let me tell you, Lois. Okay, If you guys aren't in my Facebook group, Create with CraftyRia, get in there and look at Lois's craft room. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this craft room is amazing. It is, I don't know the size of it. If you know the size of it, Lois, go ahead and post it. But it is wall to wall. All of her walls are shelves. Beautiful stuff. And she has it all organized. And then someone asked her if it was a garage, and she said it was a converted carport. Correct me if I say anything wrong. Oh, that's awesome. I would, if I saw a thing of buttons like that, I would buy them. So anyway, right there, that wall that runs in my craft room to my right is against the carport. We have a carport. So I, of course, run and tell my husband, we need to convert the carport and I can double the size of my craft room. But of course, we're not going to do that because we really do like having a carport. The part of our house where my craft room is and where the carport is was built like in 1969. So it's an old house. It has been added on to on the other side of the house. But we do like having the carport there because our garage is up on the hill, and in the snow, we don't want to have to go up, walk up the hill to get to the car. So I told my husband I want him to build me shelves along that one wall. Oh, that would be so awesome. So as soon as the price of lumber comes down and a 2x4 isn't $1 million, I think he's going to build me some shelves. So thank you, Lois, for that. He also mentioned that if I wanted to, I could get a she shed and redo a shed into a craft room. Well, my craft room, though, I think is big enough. I would love a wall of shelves like that, though. I'm very inspired by you, Lois. I know, Shannon, I should go to some yard sales. I haven't been to any yard sales this season, and the season's going to be over. 16 by 12. My craft room is probably about that size. It is in the older part of the house, and it would have been the master bedroom at the time. And of course, rooms were much smaller then. So it is a pretty good size, and it has a big closet, and the closet has shelves along one wall. But I do want to do shelves. Oh, Angela, I'm jealous. I do want to do shelves along that one wall. There is a table, so I will do the shelves like halfway up the wall, like from where there's chair rail in here. So like chair rail up. So I think that would be pretty cool. And I found this thing online. It's Easy Stud something. I will put a link to it in Create with CraftyRia. It is this plastic shelving system that you put, actually it's made to go in studs on your, like an open wall, like in a garage or something. And 2x4s or maybe 1x3s or something fit in it perfectly. And you can adjust the shelves to any size you want. And I think that would be perfect. So I will definitely post a link to that. It is way cool. I would love a wall of that because then I can make little tiny shelves, any size I want, and really utilize that space. Lois gave me that great idea. Okay, so I have some happy mail to open. This came today on my front porch via Amazon, of course. And this is from, I haven't been to the post office box since last week, but I do have some from the weeks prior that I did not open, obviously, last week. This is July wishes from Lisa Bagwell. These were on my Amazon wish list. These are acrylic paint pens. I have some white birdhouses that I painted white. They were wood. I painted them white and I started a video, and I might use these to finish painting those. So look for that video sometime soon. And these are Martha Stewart laser cut pages, or images, or whatever. Let It Snow. There is one, you can see it better. I thought they would be great as overlays for cards. And let me get something that's white on the back. That's not big enough. Is that one? That one should be big enough. Then we have that one. I thought these would make really easy and quick Christmas cards. We have those in several colors with just a little bit of bling. That one is pretty. I really do like those, and I think you can put different pieces of scrap paper behind them to make them different. And then this one is really pretty. All the snowflakes. We have that in blue and in silver. I wonder how they would look offset. Let me see. Like if I take the blue one, that's kind of a sparkly blue. It probably doesn't show up, but it's a little bit sparkly. I wonder if I could offset them a little bit and make them look like one of those layered stamps. Very cool. All right, thank you so much, Lisa. I love these. All right. Let me put my card back. So these will be put to good use for sure. Let's see if I can get them back in the bag. Not really. There we go. Let me set that over there. Let me put that back in the big bag. I hope I didn't just show my messy face by leaning onto the floor. Okay. And I don't think I showed this. Yeah, I did show my messy face. Don't look at that. Don't look at my messy face there. Okay. This one is from Valerie Norris Oliver from the group. This is, she angeled one of my wishes from June. I don't think I showed this on a video. I've had it for a while, but I don't think I had a live to show it. And it's just 4 of these packs of beautiful, beautiful ribbon. Yeah, too late. Oh, sorry about that, guys. And there are all of these beautiful, sparkly ribbons. They're just amazing. I like how they're all coiled up. Of course, I messed this one up. But they're different color schemes. Like that one's solid blue. It looks like primary colors. Then we have some more primary or Christmas colors. And then this one has more of the variegated colors like these. I love that one. So pretty. I love these. Thank you so much, Valerie. I love those so much. And those were things that were on my Amazon wish list. Let me know if you guys want me to start a thread. These are so gorgeous. if you want me to start a thread in the Create with CraftyRia where we could put our Amazon wish lists if we wanted to send each other happy mail, just let me know what you think about that. This is another wish list item. I just put these up on my wish list. I mean, like the day before I got them. So this was super quick. And these are from Valerie again. I mean, she was Johnny on the spot with these because I got them in the mail and I'm like, how did she know I want those? Oh yeah, I just put them up yesterday. So I wanted the jewelry glue and I picked the 3 little ones because that way they don't dry out when I open one. And this here is so cool. I saw this come up on my Facebook feed. You know how you get all those crazy ads, and they were $16.95. Well, of course I looked on Amazon and this was under $5. This is a pen or pencil holder. It has a solid bottom. It's corduroy, and this is not really leather, but it feels like leather. So what you do is, let me get some pens here from my pen holder. You fill it with, I wonder if there are, it's just a round center. There's no like little holders inside. But you fill it with pens and pencils. I wonder if these really tall ones would fit. Probably. So whatever you want to, I might use it for colored pencils. And I thought for traveling. And you pull it up, you zip it shut, and then when you want to use what's inside it, when it's full of pencils, it'll hold its shape better. You open it up, push that down, and then you've got your cup of pencils right there ready to use to color. Is that not awesome? I thought it was so cool and such a clever thing. And of course I picked purple. They have it in other colors. I'm gonna go ahead and put my colored pencils in it, and I might put more of the colors on my wish list because that's just fun. Which reminds me, I meant to show you something else that I got at the thrift store, which is really cool. Let me reach way over here and grab this thing. There we go. I call this my Vera Bradley bag, but I don't think it's Vera Bradley. But it reminds me of Vera Bradley, and that's all I need. I don't care that it's not Vera Bradley. It is quilted. It has this front pocket here. And it has 2 very large pockets and the shoulder strap that is still brand new. I think the whole thing is brand new. And on the one big pocket inside, one of them, it has that little flap. So it has 2 big pockets and the front pocket. And it also expands, or you can keep that one zippered up to keep it more narrow depending on what you need it for. And I thought this would be great for coloring books, and this to go inside, and my new pack of gel pens, things like that, so I can take my coloring on the go when I'm traveling. So I have something fun to color. I don't see any markings that it would be Vera Bradley, so I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not. It was, I think, $1.99. There is a tag inside. 100% cotton, made in China. It was $1.99, I think, so I got it for $1. So I couldn't resist it because it's awesome. I love it. All right, you'd have to, what would you be stepped through? I missed that, Angela. I'm coming way late to that. All right, so we have this, very cool. Thank you so much, Valerie. I love that stuff. She was Johnny on the spot with that stuff too. And I have a couple more things here that I got in recent Happy Mail. This one's from Tammy. If I can get it out. I'm trying to rip the envelope open. That's what I was trying to do. Such pretty poppies. These are for wishes. I wished for paper embellishments, or paper or fabric flowers is what it was. Look at that. That's so pretty. And then there are these cute fabric purple flowers. I love purple, of course. That is my favorite color. So that is from Tammy. And this is from Janice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would put instructions on that. This is for, I wish, of course, you know, because I always wish for used cards. Look at those poppies. Oh, birthday cards. Look at that birthday card. Oh, I love it. That will be fun. This has something stiff inside. Oh, this has a magnet inside. Very cool. And oh, Halloween. It's almost time to be making Halloween cards. Easter. She claims it's her natural color. Right, and I'm a cheese omelet. My hair is, if you didn't notice it in that little bit, it's a little bit purple. And when people comment on it, I tell them it's my natural color. Pretty Easter cards. Snoopy. And I like that. I need to do more birthday cards. And these are really cool. Of course, more Christmas. I love the birds. So pretty. Look at Santa on the boat. That is cool. All right. Thank you, Janice. I do love those cards. Let's see if I can get them back in this envelope. There, I got it. And one more very, very heavy package from Janice. And this is, oh, I like that postcard. We have a wish for tag for a bag of beads. Now, Janice, I don't know that you were my bead partner. I'm going to have to double check. There is this huge bag of glass, dark brown and black beads. Very pretty. And a glue stick and some, these are embossed postcards. Very cool. Thank you, Janice. I'm going to have to look and see, because I was just talking to someone else the other day about my beads, or about the beads. So I got to double check. I hope I don't have somebody else's beads. I do love that little elephant card. That is amazing. All right, well, that is all of my mail. Let me put these all aside. And let's see, let's go ahead and make a card or two while we're here. I saved out a couple of these cards because I thought they would be easy to use, maybe. Some of these would be super easy. Let's do one of those probably, because I have the bling right here. So we have this whole stack of these cards with the Christmas trees, and I could cut them apart and put them on another card, but personally I think that's wasteful because we already have the center all ready to go, and I don't want to have to waste another card base, but I could still add some CraftyRia touches to it. I have this bling that I just happened to get in the mail a few minutes ago, and I thought we could decorate those Christmas trees with it. Let's do one in multicolored and see how it looks. They already have some gold pieces on it, but let's go ahead and add some multicolor to it. I like multicolored bling, our Christmas lights. Let me know what you like. Do you do your trees in all one color, or do you do the strings of multicolor? We do mostly multicolor. Our Christmas tree right now is still up, and it is a rainbow Christmas tree, and it has multicolored lights on it. It didn't come pre-lit. We added the lights separately, and I had a set of purple lights too. So we put the set of purple lights on, and the purple lights were not big enough, so we had to order a second set, which worked out great. I'm going to start at the bottom of this one because I want to use the long pieces. I think that's so cool. I always like multicolor. I know a lot of people really like one color, and that's fine. So we have multicolor with an abundance of purple. They're all mixed together. All right. So, and you know, the tree itself is rainbow colors. So really anything goes. And we decorate it for each holiday. Right now, it still has 4th of July stuff on it. Some patriotic hats that I got at the Dollar Tree, of course. And just general ornaments that I happen to have that don't have a theme. All of my little cruise ships on there. Every time we go on a cruise now, we get a little cruise ship ornament. It's whatever, ship it happens to be. And so we have, I think, 3 or 4 of those. So there we go. That card, I would call that done. And I would send that out, put my stamp on the back, and that would be it. Super easy. Now you could also fussy cut out one of these trees with a blade, put a piece of paper behind it, and pop it up on a pop dot. So, and you would still keep the rest of the card intact. So there's a lot of different things that you could do with these cards without having to make a whole new card base, but yet it would still add oomph. So I love those. Those are so pretty. So then I could just sit here one day while I'm watching Twitch and put bling on all of the trees or do little things like that. And then I would have a whole stack of cards just ready to go in no time without having to use you know, a whole thing of cardstock to make the backs. And those are fun. This one looks like it would be easy to cut apart and use on a card base. Also, while I was going through the cards, I pulled that one out, and then I pulled this out. Let me see. All right, this one we would have to take off the back because it is already signed by someone. So let's do this. Let's take this apart. I had a little Christmas tree for a really long time. We called it Marty's tree. We had a dog named Marty. He was a Beagle Basset mix, and we had a big Christmas tree, and he ate maybe a 3-foot section of garland. He ate the garland off of the string, and I didn't notice it because it was like to the bottom and over to the side. And then one day I noticed there's like garland, then nothing, and then garland. So in the spring, our lawn was very pretty, let me just say, when everything melted. So the next year, of course, we took everything out of his reach as soon as we realized what happened. But then the following year, or maybe it was that year after Christmas, I bought a little tiny, maybe a 2-foot or something, 20-inch, something like that, Christmas tree from Hobby Lobby on clearance at the end of the season. And for years, we have called that Marty's tree, even though Marty's no longer with us. I will use that for the inside. Oh, cool, Shannon. I do like this one. It is really cool. I'm going to hold this up to my light. You won't be able to see it. I can't even see it. Okay. I will hold it up to here. I'm going to trim away the red and see how that looks on the inside. I wonder if Todd can hear me. If Todd is listening and can hear me, I would like him to bump down the air conditioner a couple of degrees. That would be awesome. Okay. There we go. Oh, I love it. Look at that. And how easy was that? That is awesome. So that's what I was saying about that whole box of those green cards. Now, of course, it's all wobbly inside, so I'm going to have to secure it. But that whole box of green cards would be perfect to do this with. Oh, and I don't even know how to say his name. That is my husband's friend, Ritter. Welcome to he joined my crafters. Ritter, you didn't have to do that. His name's Matt. We call him Ritter because that's his last name. He has a Twitch channel. He's a riot. Hey, Matt, if you're listening and you have Todd in your headphones, please tell him to bump down the air conditioner. His wife is hot. Well, don't tell him his wife is hot. He may not like that so well. All right. So we have this, and I'm thinking of putting it on this background, and a little hint of that green will show. I don't really want to cut it down on the sides because it's it's attached. Normally, I would trim it down just a little bit, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I think you get the idea. Oh, that looks so great. I love this. All right. Let me go ahead and adhere it first. to the card base. I feel air. He must have already done it. Oh, and here we are live. I didn't double check my glue gun. All right. I have to fix this here. I'm just the messenger. Thank you. And thank you for becoming a channel member. You are much appreciated. Aw, you're so nice. He has a gaming stream, and he is absolutely crazy, but fun. He's a fun kind of crazy. You know, Ritter, we went to the party source without you. Didn't know if you knew that or not. All right. And I want to make sure I have the top at the top of the card. And I'm going to kind of line this up as best I can on here and push it down, and there's not too much glitter fall off on this. And then I'm going to go ahead and just put some of this adhesive right on the back of this. I know, how dare we? We even went to the casino yesterday. Ritter is local to us, and well, like an hour away, local. All right, there we go. I love that. That's so pretty. And that, I would call that done. That was like one of the easiest cards I've ever made. Very cool. So if you guys get any cards like that in the mail with someone's picture in it, save it and take the picture out and recycle the frame. And I think I have some red construction paper over here. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay. It's coming. Yeah, Ritter streams on Twitch. It's his fault that I found Twitch. And I have been wasting a lot of my time watching music videos. Where did my glue go? Where did I put my glue? I can't find it. Oh, I found it. It fell. Okay. This is Elmer's glue as usual. And I will put this on here. Now, if I had handy a cardinal sticker, I would put it in the center of this little, I would stick it right in there. I don't know if you guys can hear Jonah barking at the bird. I don't know if you can hear Crichton yelling at Jonah. Now, if I was doing a regular video, I would probably edit that out. But I'm live. I can't edit it out. So you guys, you get my head in the video. You get Jonah. All kinds of crazy stuff. All right. How did I make this crooked in my thing? Let's see if I can straighten it up. There we go. It's just crooked on one side. But since it's handmade, it's probably allowed to be crooked. Oh, Crichton's going crazy now. I will try to get some video of Crichton. I do have some of Jonah, and I will put up a little video at some point. I have to edit it. It's on my phone. So I will work on that. There we go. Put that in the middle. So that is so cool. I love the glitteriness of that. So cool. So fun. That was fun and easy. Let's see. Ritter, if you're watching, I expect you to make some of these cards yourself. I'm going to quiz you later. This one I thought was pretty to just cut that piece out. Let me see if it would fit on a one of these card bases. Oh, that would be good, actually. This is one that I have that opens from the top down. So I think that would be really cool since the top of this is different than the sides. So let's cut this apart. I wonder if I want to leave a little green. I think I will. Yeah, I think I will leave a little bit of green. Maybe a little less green. I'm going to have to cut some of that swirled F off. And I will trim each side a little bit. Just eyeballing it now. Nothing fancy here. Hey, that came out pretty good for a quick eyeball. All right. And I will line it up with the top of the card since it opens from the top. I think that would be good. Now, what do I want to put on here? Do I want to put a ribbon or bling? I have that brand new fancy pants ribbon. Let me see if I can figure out where I put it here. This ribbon. Well, she cannot have my bird. We used to have a cat, and the cat never really cared much about the bird. It's been Jonah who cares about the bird more than anything. He and the bird fight, not like physically at each other. Well, I guess it could be at each other if they were closer, but they definitely antagonize each other. I don't think the green will be good. What about red? There's no red in that one. Let's see if there's a red. This ribbon is so pretty. I wonder if there's a red in this one. I'm going to have to find a way to organize this ribbon, because I won't be able to keep it in these pretty coils because it's just not. No, that's pink. That's not red. All right, well, I don't think there is a red. There's one in here that might be red. No, that's pink. Okay, so I don't have a red ribbon. I do have gold bling, though. Let's see. Let me get this bling out. I have red bling and I have gold bling. I would love to be able to sleep as easily as a cat. Although really, I think I do sleep pretty good, pretty easily. I might do the red bling. I think I will. All right, let me put that aside for a second. Let me adhere this down to the card first before I get anything on it. To make it bumpy. Okay, so I want it even with the top of the card because that's where my fold is. So I'm going to take the top of this, I'm going to put my fold flat on the table and line this up left and right. And there we go. And it's not perfectly lined up on the left, but that's okay because I have 3 sides I can trim. I just can't trim the top. So I can trim it out to make it even. So I'm going to start by trimming a little bit off the bottom. And then I'm going to trim a little bit off of that side. There we go. So then I have the white more even on 3 of the sides. That's how you cover up your mistakes. And then let's take this bling. And I think I'll run this red bling across the bottom and then up the sides of that gold. There we go. I've got one little piece left over that I will try to stick on this card, possibly. Yeah, I would love to be able to sleep like a cat. They have, I think, mastered the art of sleeping. It's gotten quiet in my house. Jonah must have calmed down. And I can tell Todd bumped the air down. It feels really good in here. I was getting pretty warm with my door shut. And I will put these all the way up the side. Alrighty, there we go. And that is a super quick and easy card using just the pattern that was already given to us and just embellishing it. And that worked out well that I happen to have that card base handy. And I have this little piece with that same gold that I'm going to trim it down a little bit and then put it on the inside of the card. I'm going to put it in here, line it up. There we go. And just trim it there. Excuse me. And I'm just going to put this along the bottom of the card because I hate to waste that decorative piece. Hello, Shay. I don't think I saw you come in. Thank you. And I'll line that up with the bottom. Get my scissors. And then I'll just trim off those pieces that are overhanging the edge. There we go. All right, so that card is done. Super easy. And then I'll put a sentiment or stamp a sentiment on the inside. And then let me see what else I have handy. Maybe we'll do one more. I have to find what I did with my stack of cards. Here they are. All right. We have several of these. That one I think I might want to die cut, so I will leave that one for something else. All right. This one, do I have my punches nearby? I do. Let me see if I can get that one to work. Let me get a 5x7 card base. Yeah, that will work. Let's do that. All right, let's do this. This one will be fun. I do need to trim this down a little bit. I need to trim the rough edge off from the top. All right. All right, that is great. And I do have these punches handy. I have a circle punch and a 2-inch scallop. And let's see if this fits. Yep, it happens to line up really good. Yep, I think what I'm going to do is do just a little bit of fun punching here. I'm going to punch out all 3 of these circles. Try to get them lined up as best I can. They don't go all the way to the bottom of the circle, but that's okay. The circle punch is not exactly the same size as that circle, but that's where the scallop comes in handy. All right, I need a background paper. I have my glitter paper handy. I also have construction paper. Let's see. I have a red. That's not big enough. That's not big enough. I have a big piece of red glitter. I'm thinking I'm kind of in the glitter mood. How about you guys? Are you in the glitter mood? I'm thinking red would be good for this. And those on red. Yeah, I think red would be good. All right, I'm going to cut out the red. Let me get my other paper trimmer to cut 12 by 12. Okay, so I need to cut this at 4 7/8. Put it right in there. By 6 7/8. I think I did the measurements correctly, yes. And that'll give a little bit of a blue hanging out, and then that's how it's going to look on there. And then I'm going to punch out some of the red scalloped circles. Oh, there's Jonah again. I'm going to go ahead and use this punch and just punch him out of the center of this. Crichton thinks that's impressive. I don't know if you can hear him. All right, I will punch them out of there. And that will just about fit right over those holes. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that will, those are a little bigger than the things. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I had the right size of everything. All right. Get my adhesive. Let's go ahead and just put this adhesive on the back of this. I don't know what happened to Tracy and Bill. I'm going to send Tracy a private message. I know they were on vacation and Tracy has had some medical problems. And they took a vacation around their anniversary, I think. But I think I'm going to send Tracy a private message because I'm worried about her too. If any of you guys know, let us know. We had a discussion about it. Not really a discussion, but we mentioned it in my crafting group. I hope Tracy's okay. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, it's Tracy from Mindless Crafting. She is a wonderful crafter, such a sweet, sweet person. And Bill is a riot, her husband. They are such a great couple. I love them. And yeah, they haven't been on. They had a recent sale, a 25% off sale in their store, something like that. And I bought some stuff. My stuff came right away. But I will ask about them. I will send her an email. I think I have her email address. I will try to contact her one way or another and see, because I know I have a lot of people asking about her, and she is well loved in the community. So since these scallops are not much bigger than the holes, I'm going to adhere them directly onto the paper. I'm not going to pop these up on pop dots. I want them to be really stuck down. But I can put this part up on pop dots. So I'll show you the method to my madness here. I know I haven't seen her post in her community, so I'll see if I can send a private message to her and just to let her know that my community is thinking of her as well, and see if she says anything. She's always been super supportive of me in my channel, and I think us YouTubers, you know how we are, we all kind of stick together. But I'll let her know that everybody's asking for her. I have this, as Bill would call it, humpers, this foam tape, and I will put these guys up on the humpers. We'll bring a little Bill in here because we miss his crazy antics. Let's see, I don't know what order these were in, so I will put this guy here. Of course, it doesn't really matter what order they were in. I'll put the Santa in the middle. And then put the snowman on the other side. I have a frog in my throat. My allergies have really been kicked in. There's so many things in bloom that my allergies do not like. Okay, so there we go. Just that took that basic card and added some extra dimension to it. And I happen to have my punches nearby and they were the right size, so that worked out well. Alrighty, so we made that card. And let me get my other ones that we made. This one. Oh, and these two, we did 4. That's not that bad. And we went through a whole lot of Happy Mail and goodies. I love that cardinal. That's so pretty. It looks like it was meant to be, that they were meant to be for each other. I'll play around with some of those greenbacks, and that sounds like money, right? Greenbacks, those green ones, and see what I can come up with. That might be another video coming out soon, and I'll play with more of these. I might try to do some different designs on these and some of the other pre-made ones, and bring those to you in a video coming up soon, I'm sure. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this live show. I had a blast chatting with everybody, and even my husband's friend came in. Ritter, that's a riot. Thank you so much. I love the cardinal. Which one is your favorite, you guys? Tell me which one is your favorite. For me, the cardinal. I love them all. It's really hard to pick a favorite. Like these 3 are tied, I think, for second place. This one because it's super easy. This one because I love snowmen. And this one just because it's a neat, I think it's a neat design, a little different than what I normally do. But the cardinal, I love, love, love the cardinal. That's my favorite. Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you so much, everyone who joined me on my live tonight and was chatting. If you're watching the replay, thank you for stopping by and watching the replay. I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't joined my Facebook group, Create with CraftyRia, please head on over there and check that out. Also, I will have links below to my Patreon page and all of those other goody things. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do smash that like button. It just helps my videos move up a little bit in the YouTube world. And then also, if you haven't subscribed, please click that subscribe button so you're notified when I go live and when I upload new videos. Thank you again, every one of you, for watching. I appreciate all of you. And I had a good time on this live. I hope you did too. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.